Hey, I'm Dr. Axe. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a new recipe that you've never seen before. It's healthy buffalo chicken tenders. And if you're getting ready for game day, getting ready for sporting events, if you're getting ready for a tailgate, this is one of the best recipes that I've ever invented. And actually, I'm pretty proud of myself. Just to let you know, I was sitting around on the beach and I was thinking to myself, man, I really miss those days when I was eating spicy buffalo wings and those wings that were deep fried in the oil, things like BW3s and those hot wing places. And I was saying to myself, there's gotta be a way I can create a healthy buffalo wings recipe. And so that's what I've done. We have healthy buffalo chicken tenders. And so what we're gonna start off with, and by the way, again, I guarantee you this is gonna be one of your favorite recipes on the planet, whether you're a girl or a guy. But again, if you're ready for the game, this is a great recipe. So we're gonna start off with chicken strips. Now, the way I like to do these is I actually take scissors. Now you can take a knife, and I take these chicken tenders and I cut them up into, I usually cut them in half, okay? And so we have them a little bit smaller, but we'll simply take the chicken there, cut it in half. So you're gonna have a smaller piece here, and really you can cut them into nuggets as well. You can actually make these into more like chicken nuggets here, and you'll see this here. So again, that's about how big that chicken is we're gonna have. We're gonna cut these chicken's tenders in half to start, okay? So simply getting these cut up. Now, chicken is great because it's packed with protein. I mean, plain and simple, it's a great source of protein. So if you're trying to build muscle, burn fat, lose weight, also hardly anybody in the world is allergic to chicken. And so again, it's great for almost everybody. And the thing that I found too, in terms of getting a good source of protein, you know, kids typically also really like chicken, so it's a good option. And again, protein is the good thing that we're getting here with chicken. All right, so we're going to continue to take this chicken. Now, the sort of chicken I bought was organic chicken, okay, organic, free range. Now, a lot of our chickens today, if you've ever watched the movie Food Inc. or seen some some of the press that a lot of the chicken farms like Tyson Chicken has got today, or McDonald's chicken, is that, you know, really the chickens are treated terribly. They're loaded with hormones. They're actually injected with steroids. So again, if you do chicken, it's gotta be organic chicken. And again, if you're only gonna do one sort of food category organically, it should really be the meat you're eating. So again, get organic chicken if you're gonna get it. So we got these all cut up here now. Okay, we got the chicken tenders cut up. So that part of it is done. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna make the mix, okay? The mix is gonna consist of, now this is all-purpose baking flour. This is Bob's Red Mill, and it's gluten-free. I stay away from gluten most of the time. And you'll see here, basically it's made with bean flour and potato flour, but mostly bean flour from garbanzo beans. You're gonna add in about 1 cup here of the gluten-free baking flour, okay? We're gonna get about that much, okay? The next thing we're gonna add in is garlic powder. You're gonna do about 1/4 of a tablespoon or so of garlic powder, okay? Then we're gonna add in paprika. You're gonna add in almost a full tablespoon of paprika. Add in the whole thing there. Next, we're gonna add in just a little bit of cayenne pepper. Now, this is up to you. Do you want hot buffalo wings, medium or mild? Now for me, I'm gonna go ahead and stay in kind of the medium to mild range and just throw on typically about 1/4 of a teaspoon, okay, teaspoon. So don't do a whole lot, and I'm just simply gonna just sprinkle a little bit of it on there. And that's about all I'm gonna do, because we're gonna be adding in some Tabasco or hot sauce here in just a minute. Next thing we're gonna add in is black pepper. I also put about 1/4 of a tablespoon or so, sometimes a little bit more of black pepper. And then we're gonna add in sea salt to taste, okay? And I add in typically about 1/4 a tablespoon or so of sea salt, and sometimes throughout the recipe I dash a little bit more in. So we kind of have that going on there, and we've got the mix ready. I'm simply gonna kind of take my hand, mix all that up together. Okay, and so now we have the mix ready for our buffalo chicken tenders. And so what I'm gonna do now is kind of move this stuff over this way, get my chicken here. Oh, also, I need to add in some coconut oil into the pan. So I'm gonna just do a big thing there of coconut oil, get that all kind of warmed up there, get the oil in the pan. And the reason I use coconut oil is it doesn't oxidize under heat. Also, coconut oil is packed with something called medium chain fats. So it's great for burning fat and losing weight. So again, coconut oil is my oil of choice here. And then we're gonna add in some butter on a little bit later in the recipe as well. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and take this chicken and just start getting it coated there. And we've got this pan at about medium to medium high heat, okay? And we're gonna continue to just simply take them, get these all powdered up and ready, add them into the pan, and again, we're getting them ready. And about halfway through the recipe, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in the Tabasco and butter halfway through the recipe. We're gonna let these bake about 6-7 minutes, and then we'll flip them here. So, and really this recipe is pretty quick. It doesn't take a long time. Again, they're thin strips. We cut them like we cut them in half earlier. So again, it's not gonna take a real long time here to go through this whole recipe. And again, just some ideas here. Again, now if you don't, let's say you're making it for kids and you want it a little bit less spicy, then hey, just go ahead and keep the cayenne pepper out. That's kind of up to you on how you'd like to do that. And then the Tabasco at the end, that's optional. But again, for really buffalo wings, again, you got to throw a little bit of hot sauce in there. You got to have a little bit of heat. So getting these going on medium to medium high heat. Kind of just getting them. And I had someone, I was telling them about this recipe, and they said you need to add egg into the recipe for breading, and really you don't. No, you just go ahead and do the flour. You're not going to add in anything else, really, just what we have here. Pretty simple. Pretty simple here. All right. Going to continue getting these breaded up, and we're about ready to kind of let it go here. So once I get all these in the pan, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let them cook for, like I said, 6 to 7 minutes. And then we're going to let them cook, and we're going to come back from break. All right, I'm back with the buffalo chicken tenders. They are ready to eat. These look absolutely delicious. You're going to love them. Now, let me tell you how to serve this. If you're really going to do it right, what you need to do is serve it with some celery. And the next thing I would do is go to page 123 of the Real Food Diet Cookbook and do our raw ranch dressing. Raw ranch dressing, some celery, buffalo chicken tenders, and hey, if you don't want to take the time to make the raw ranch dressing, serve it with some hummus. That's another good option. But again, raw ranch, buffalo chicken tender, celery. Make this for your friends. They're not going to believe that it's healthy. You're going to love these buffalo chicken tenders.